Hashtag reviews. Today we are looking at Ubuntu. This is 16.04, but I will eventually update this to 16.10. Released in April 2016. This update has been, whilst the latest update was released in October this year. Let's press power on this virtual machine. Ubuntu is one of the most popular Linux distros to date. Up there with like Linux Mint and Linux and Fedora and whatnot. Okay, here comes the boot screen. You just saw a purple screen. It's doing a. Wait, oh, that's by that's alright. So we don't need to worry about that. So it's set with my Mac virtual machine. So we've got CentOS after this. I'll just press home button. We sent a video of iOS 9, and also Windows.NET build. Actually, no, this is way out of that. This is actually 15.10. I thought I had 16.04. So that was October last year, this build is. I will update this my latest version and do an updated review. Okay, here's the boot screen, and there's the digital drum beat. So as you can see, it's got a nice background on the logon screen. Once I log in, it's going to change to 1080p. I think this is my password. Oh, actually, hang on. As you can see, at the top, we got your, what's that? I don't even know what those buttons are. I think that's my password. No, that's not it. I think I've got it. That's my password. Got it. So now that will load up the desktop, which looks similar. So cannot apply the stored configuration for monitors if I just click close on that. Actually, no, I can't. And there, yeah, that's alright. So that will load up the Ubuntu desktop in a minute. Yes, mine's very out of date, so I am going to download the ISO after this video. And then the next time we do in Linux, we'll do a 16.10 video, an up-to-date one. Alright, here is the desktop. So we got Ubuntu desktop. Ubuntu desktop, and then we got Ethernet connections, and you got volume, the clock, and then the power button. I think if you click Ubuntu desktop, what happens? Nothing happens. Anyway, this is on the side here. You've got your search. This is your bar where you get your applications. Where you find your applications. So, for example, let's open Firefox, which is the main web browser on here. And you can see it's categorized, which is really nice. If it was either Mac or Linux, I'm not sure, I'll probably go for Mac. Because Apple, I know more of than Linux. I've used Linux before. I've used them always on my PC, I think it was on. The app, that was actually a Linux distro. Okay, why won't you load Firefox? Keep in mind, I think this is only running on a single core processor and a gig of RAM, so this is the minimal requirements for Ubuntu. Okay, here we go. Firefox, traditional Firefox. It's got the title bar. This says Firefox web browser on the top left. So let's go to search. Let's search for something. Let's do Windows 10. Let's actually look for a background. Let's look at a picture of a cat. Let's do a picture of a cat. Just look at a picture of a cat. There you go. Images here. Google works fine. It's just some virtual machines. Google does not work. Look how cute that one is. Yeah, I'm a cat. I'm actually I love both cats and dogs. Okay, you can see something came up here. Just software updater. That updates your software. If I scroll down, it's because scroll does work if I hover over it. So all of it, I've got other updates. So it's got Ubuntu's got updates. So I've got to install now, and let that install. And I'll minimize that, and it's over there opened. Okay, next. So that's basically how you open all your programs. Okay, I need to authenticate. That's my password. That's my password. There we go. And okay, keep going, you got your File Explorer, which is like your typical Windows, all of that. The File Explorer's been there since the start. I mean, if you do dir on MS-DOS, that's your File Explorer technically. So this you can do your desktop and all that. So that's that. So we've seen Firefox. This version of Ubuntu has LibreOffice 5, which is the latest version of LibreOffice. That I know because most of the distros actually run LibreOffice 5 now, rather than OpenOffice or anything older. So this is version. The exact version is 5.0.5.2, build 5.0.5, release candidate 2, Ubuntu 2. It's well, not really modern. This is actually definitely looking like older Word. Anyway, close it. And then also you got calculator. Well, you got spreadsheet, and you've also got PowerPoint. And then you got your Ubuntu Software Center. This is where you download your apps and games. Now there is a software that I've probably reviewed in another version of. This is software you can download. I've reviewed it in OS 12. I believe I did a video of it yesterday or the day before. But I'll be doing another Linux distro today. I'll probably review OS later if I haven't already, which I believe I have. This is very hectic because I've been recording videos all day today because I need to catch up because I missed 2 days of videos, starting daily uploads on Monday. Also, shout out to my friend Statless. I mean, he won't be watching this channel, he'll probably be watching my other channel. He just did his first webcam video. It actually was really, really good. He really should do face cam more often. That webcam was actually pretty good quality. So if you're not watching this, yeah, so shout out to my friend Statless. He's a schoolmate of mine. I've known him for about 8 years. He and I are good mates. We've also got, I think that's Amazon. Yep, and then you got system settings. I don't really need to go to Amazon. You know what Amazon is, system settings. I'll show you. Let's force quit that. Let's go to system settings. I'll show you what you can change. Basically, Ubuntu reminds me of Mac. Like Ubuntu is pretty much like a Mac, because Mac, and also Mac still feel the same thing. Mac, I feel like it's based on Ubuntu, only with slightly UI changes and the docs down the bottom. I think, because it has the same settings page. I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, is Mac based on Linux? The latest Mac? I don't think it is, because it reminds me of Linux. So you got appearance, so you can change your appearance, so you can change your wallpapers. So in this case, I'm going to change to that. That looks really nice. You can change the themes, so there's ambience, high contrast. And if you hear that vibration, that's actually my tablet notification height. That's the high contrast theme. That actually looks a bit Radiance. Radiance is like the older version, but actually that looks nice with that theme. And obviously ambience is the dark theme. And Radiance actually looks quite good with this theme, so I'm going to stick Radiance on. Okay, what was I doing? I'm going to show you the settings. What else can you change? So that's your appearance settings. I did not know that much. You got your colour. You can calibrate your colour and all that stuff. We got your displays. You can change your screen resolution. At the moment it's at 1080p. I think the max you can go is 1600. Also, minimum is 800 or 600p basically. But we're sticking with 1080p because that's nice. We've also got things like you can have your user accounts. You can add more user accounts. You can even change your password here. It says I'm an administrator, I'm in the United States. And then last logged in, it was logged out, it's logged in. Okay, let's check on our update. Now it's downloading Linux stuff. And you can see it's got this nice progress bar on the software updater. But honestly, I'm this Windows or Mac. I prefer Windows because obviously it's easy to get all your programs that you need. Mac is the same thing, you can get all your programs that you need, but you can't run Windows programs. But I think you can download a program onto Mac or something like that. We'll run a virtual machine with Windows on it. That's what I've said last time I was on this, because I think there was someone trying to run a game that's that only works on Windows. And then I looked it up and said you need to download a virtual machine and whatnot. Because I'm trying to, because a friend of mine's got an iMac, I think it's a 2011 model. But last time I saw it, it was running 10.8, but I believe it's running 10.8 still, I think. Yeah. I don't think he would have updated it to iOS 10 or macOS Sierra. He would get, even though he could use Sierra and all of that stuff, which is cool. I like macOS Sierra. That's my favourite alternative to Windows is Mac, because Mac is got good animations. It's gorgeous in a way and all of that. But I also like Linux too, because Linux is an awesome operating system. So it's now updating all my apps really quickly. But overall, I do like, out of this Mac, I think I like Mac better because, Macs are trustable because I think Linux you can still get viruses or Linux I don't think you can get viruses easily. Of Mac I don't think you can because they've basically locked it down that you can't get, because most virus creators target Windows users. Not so little to none is that there's any Mac people creating viruses. There are probably some out there, but there's not much. Anyway, let's let that update. I'm gonna probably leave. And then so yep, and then there's the desktop. Over here, this is where you go about this computer. This one says it's a VMware computer. Okay, this is what it says. It's got 100 megabytes of memory. That's my processor. It's got a Gallium 0.4 on this VGA 3D. It's 64-bit. For 125 gig hard drive, there's you click here for default applications. There's its own browser. Thunderbird Mail. We've got G-Edit, it's the calendar. Music is Riverbox videos. So you got videos or videos, and there was seriously two. And yeah. Anyway, shut it down. No, anyway, shut it. Let's see what else is actually there first. We've got Ubuntu Help, which is basically, if you don't know how to use Ubuntu, which is basically the operating system for people who don't know how to use Windows or Mac. Linux is the way to do it. We got system settings, like we've seen before. You can go to do guest session or lock it. I'll just quickly block it. Just look at it. Okay, look at that. That is nice. And I'll log on screen too. I'll just log in. I just typed the wrong password. I keep typing the wrong password. There we go. And there we go. Log out, suspended, shut down. I should have suspended. I'm gonna shut down. I'll do the updates at another time. But there we go. Then it's shutting down to goodbye to the hotel. And then actually sprung back. What were you doing? That's now glitching out, and now it's going back to the shutting down. The shutting down phase. Oh, that's hard to speak. Okay, that can tick off on this. Wherever the heck that is Ubuntu done. Stay tuned because we are doing CentOS, then Linux Mint Cinnamon Edition, which is actually really nice, which is a really nice operating system. Anyway, I'm just going to power off. This is going to take forever. Okay, that's no one coming home. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.